Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Wednesday, middle of the week. Yay. Well done for those of you that spotted Spog yesterday on my head at the end of the video and on the banister halfway through the video. So, well spotted. I'm enjoying this fun little game of hiding Spog and you lot having to find him. I'm going to try get a little bit more sneaky and put him like really in the background somewhere and see if you spot him there. But I just keep coming up with ideas going, where can I put him today? So yeah, keep your eyes out, let me know if you see him. I need a cup of tea. I don't know what it is about this morning, but I am really sleepy. Lee said the same, he was like, oh, I just feel really tired. It's a bit foggy out there, like a little bit misty foggy, but it is getting lighter in the morning. So I'd say it's the darkness. The darkness coming in and making life dark and dreary. Okay, stop being so dramatic, Pip. Make tea and get ready for work because you've got 4 minutes. Why am I talking about myself in the third person? Is that a sign that I've gone a little bit peculiar? Probably quite peculiar to start with. Do you know what? A toy has just gone off all by itself in the playroom. You know the drop-down cars? I've just heard at least one car go down that track. Do you think the ghost in my house is playing with the cars? Because there's nobody here. That's weird. Okay, the ghost is playing with the new toys. My brain's not really functioning either, so I'm going to go. I've put the washing on, done the dishes, made myself some, this is a gluten-free sourdough, which is really, really nice. It's better than the other gluten-free bread that you get. It's less cardboard-like. One of the things I did want to say is I went to pay my tax bill last night, which is on my list of jobs that I need to do. And I thought, well, I'll do that. And it was much higher than it normally is. And I was like, why is that so high? And then I looked through and was like, I don't understand why this is so high. And then I realised that the figure they have down, which I put in, does not match the figure on my account on my computer. There's a £3,000 difference. Then I realised that the £3,000 difference was the government COVID grant. And I remembered what I did. There was a section in the return that said the government grant, so put that there. And then there was me to put my figures in. Now, I'd already included the tax government grant in my figures as a payment. So when I put it in, it said I was £3,000. I'd earned £3,000 more than I had, and gave me a calculation. I thought that's very high. Why is that so high? And realised that it had added on from that section the COVID grant. So I went back, changed it, resubmitted, and then it gave me a better figure that I was more used to paying. But for some reason, it's registering still as that first one rather than the second one. So I've gone, what's wrong with it? Looked at how much I actually earn according to my accounts, and then realised there's a £3,000 difference, which has taken me over a tax bracket. So I'm like, great, that's why I have to pay all this money. So I tried the online thing, which was less than helpful last night, but they did say that they're open 8 till 7:30 during the day. So on my list of things to do, probably this evening, because I can't really do it while I've got the kids here, is to ring up and explain the situation and say, you know, it's £3,000 more than I've actually earned. Oh, the joys of being self-employed. This, however, is very tasty. My brain seems to be so not working that I've made myself a cup of tea, let the kids in, then gone and made myself a second cup of tea because I clearly needed to make myself a cup of tea. Now I have 2 cups of tea. You're ice skating on the snow. Well, the ice. You don't want to be on the gritty bit then? Wow.
We went to the wiggle ice skate before.
Did you?
Yeah.
With special boots on?
Yeah.
Were you good at it or did you fall over lots?
I fall over one time. I did definitely fall over. You have to go side to side.
Yeah, that does help. And how do you stop? Do you remember how you put your feet to stop?
Like that.
No, sort of more together. Or kind of, unless you want to go like that and skid.
I just bash into the side.
Yeah, that stops you too.
If you fall over, you just push and glide.
Push and glide. Uh-oh. Push and glide, just like that.
That's how I say.
Is it? I think we're making an Archie breakthrough. Aren't we, Archie? He's not attached to my lap.
Yeah, he's good.
He's happy, isn't he?
He's happy.
Oh, that's brilliant. What a way to start the day. Very impressed. Oh, what's that? Fence for the farm. Have you put the fire out?
Yeah.
Back down the roof. Oh no! Ning, 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 ning. There's another fire! There's another fire! Quick, where's the firefighters? A different one's coming to do it. Up the ladder.
How to connect this to here?
Oh, it's meant to go on the bottom of there, but it hasn't got the connecty bit. Someone's taken it off, I think.
No, I just connect it to there.
Oh, okay.
So I can that can be fire out on there.
Okay.
How to connect?
What's he doing? Is he carrying a table? Or a chair?
He's carrying the table. Need to get it down.
Is he saving the table, is he? So it doesn't get burnt in the fire. Uh-oh! Fire's falling over.
I'm going to piss it more.
That's it. That's the fire hydrant there.
And that's going there. And this goes.
Very good.
Alarm! Alarm!
Alarm! Alarm!
Oh, fire! I'll turn.
Alarm!
The water. Hold on. No.
Are they moving?
Look.
Yeah, you have to give them a shake as well and they'll all go flying off in different directions. Woohoo! Yes, Finn?
That one, that was just
What are you doing?
I did all of them and there was only one door.
Yeah.
Then that'll take a long day.
It would take quite a long time, but keep you busy, wouldn't it? Oh, Archie's doing some computing, is he? Doing some computing? Doing your work, Archie?
I do my work. I'm helping Archie do his work.
Oh, cool. Doing some busy work together.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Ready, steady, ready. Whoosh. And whoosh. Whoa! 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 Are you having fun? Wah! Wah! It's 1:30 and it has been a crazy morning. So we played and had lots of fun until 10 o'clock. Then we went to the park and that was all good fun and everyone was happy. And then Finn started to say he was going to be sick and went very pale and was very hot. So I stripped him off a bit, thinking maybe he got too many layers on. And he perked up a little bit, but not a huge amount. Then Archie got very tired and cried a lot. And after about 20 minutes of that happening and food not changing anything, drink not changing anything, his milk not changing anything, it's like, right, let's just go home. So Jackie, my sister, and the 2 children she nannies for, she came back to the house with us. And we ended up playing here, but Finn was still very pale and green and looking like he was about to vomit everywhere. Thankfully he didn't, but I sat him with a bucket. And then Archie just wanted me to hold him because he wanted to go to sleep but wouldn't go to sleep in the buggy, so he was screaming. And there was like muddy clothes from the park and it was like, ah. So in the end, thankfully my sister was here, so she was a right help. She was brilliant. So she opened the door to Finn's mum so that he could go home, packed all his stuff up for me, got his shoes and everything on, because by this point Archie was now asleep on me, and I was like, I don't want to move because I've only just got him to stop crying and he's gone to sleep. And so he had a 20-minute nap over my shoulder, which meant that when he went home at 12:30 he was smiling and laughing and happy again, which is good because he's been fantastic today. Apart from that, really tired. It's this sleep thing is the problem, trying to get him to have a sleep. I'm now hungry and I've got vegetables that need using from the boys' dinner the other day. Doesn't look like anyone had cauliflower. I'm looking at how many vegetables were left from stuff I cooked for them the other day. So I'm going to have vegetables and cheese for my lunch because I'm very hungry and it's no good. I need to grate cheese. And we've still got quite a bit of Christmas cheese that needs using as well. But otherwise all this cheese is going to go off. So if I grate it, it gets used quicker. I do like cheesy veg. There's something very nice about cheesy veg. Right. Cheesy veg. Oops. Making a mess. Might have to put it back in the microwave for a little bit. Melt the cheese. It's just gone 2 o'clock and I've come to sit down for a bit. The kids are both fast asleep now, which is brilliant. I have eaten my lunch and I'm nicely full of vegetables and cheese. So that should keep me going for a bit. The sun is shining and I'm hoping to go to the park for round 2, which will hopefully be more successful than round 1 this morning at the park with the older kids. And obviously Ethan as well, because Harrison goes home at 3 o'clock today. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll have a burn off, and also I'm going to see Virginia because she's come back to work today and just see how she's doing. Obviously it's been less than a week since her mum passed and she has come back to work, which might be a nice distraction for her, but I really feel for her. I really do. I can't even imagine what she's going through. So she'll go and see her and offer a shoulder to cry on if nothing else. Right, I need my cup of tea and just half an hour's peace. I have a job that needs doing. This here is my sourdough starter and he needs a name. He's already about 5 years old and he's been given to me by a friend. Now I need to feed him because he's looking a bit unhappy. So I need to feed him, but he needs a name. So what are we going to call my sourdough starter? Sourdough starter. What are your thoughts? If you could come up with some cool names for the sourdough starter, and the one I like the most will be what he is named, and we'll put his name on the jar. But I do need to feed him. So I'm hoping I get this right. I mean, does it matter which flour I put in? I don't know. We'll give it a go. I need equal amounts of whatever I feed him. So I have been reliably informed. Is that going to be too much? Okay. Let's put that in. This is where I need a funnel. I think I need to invest in a funnel. Especially with my herby nonsense as well. Making a mess. Go in there. Mr. Bubbly. Mr. Bubbly. And mix him up. Now he's been fed. Apparently that's all they do. He's been fed. Like a pet that you eat. A pet that you eat. Come on, let's just make sure I've got all that flour mixed in. Shouldn't really beat your friend or your pet, should you? Right, okay. I'm hoping he's stirred enough. Right. There's our little friend. You just need to name him. He's suddenly grown. Then I put him back to bed in there. Might draw some eyes and a face on him. And his name. I do not know what is going on with my hair at all. I am having it re-dyed and cut on Thursday, but every time I straighten the fringe, within minutes, it's gone really curtainy. And the only thing I can think of is there's a lot of moisture in the air because it's so damp out there. Even though it's frosty, it's damp. So I think it's making my hair, you know, some people go frizzy. Well, I'm just going curtainy. I'm going to say goodbye to you all now because we are about to watch Lois and Clark. Is it the Superman series has restarted? So we're going to go and watch that. And I need a cup of tea. And I'm so cold, so very cold, that I need to go and get into my bed, I think, and snuggle under my duvet to warm myself up. Kenzie's exam, he says it went well. The food looks lovely that he's brought home. He said it was like a medium grade. They've assessed it at about a medium. I suspected there was probably not enough different skills in it, but it's what he chose, and he talked it through with his teacher, so I didn't interfere. But yeah, he could have probably maybe picked something with more skills to show his skill set. But a medium, you know, medium is good. He's had a medium high, and a high. So he should do well in the exam. He should do. Either way, I know he's good at cooking, and I know he's worked hard, and that's all I ask of him. Is if he tries his best, that's all I can ask. So yeah, that's the end of that exam, and all the paperwork's gone in, I believe, as well. And then in a couple of months we'll be starting the rest of the exams for real. He'll be going on study leave and all that jazz. My boy is getting grown up. Right, thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot, and I'll see you all tomorrow.